Dialogue is an art, it's almost a science, and it has to be mastered to some degree in life. Otherwise, you find yourself in lots of conflict. Of course, there's all kinds of dialogue. There's just good, healthy, friendly dialogue, but many times it's adversarial. You may have to sit down with a boss, you may have to sit down with an employee, maybe it's a sibling, maybe it's a husband-wife relationship, but you have to know what the context is in order to understand how that dialogue is most likely going to go. And if it's going to be adversarial, you have to know how to enter in. So you can prepare for a dialogue. I've done this so many times in my mind where I've played this video, and here's what I think I'm going to say and what I know they're going to say, and I have news for you. It never goes that way, ever. And now the train is off the tracks and you don't know what to do next because it didn't go in the direction you thought it would go. So the first thing you want to do in entering into any kind of a dialogue, and I'm talking about adversarial dialogue, difficulty, or maybe you would even see the other person as an opponent, make sure you put away any kind of expectations as to how you think that's going to go, because it probably won't go in that direction. And when it doesn't go in that direction and you're off the rails, now you're scrambling and trying to figure out what you're supposed to do next. And you can't be going in that direction. This is why certainly prayer is one of the most important things. It even tells us in Colossians we ought to pray before we meet with people that are outside the kingdom, or just pray in any situation where dialogue is involved. So in our next session, we want to talk about, well, what happens now if the train is off the tracks and I had expectations that things were going to go one way and they went the other. I hope you'll stay tuned and watch our next episode.